organization gives legal recognition and eligibility to seek recognized status, not automatically confer national state party status. Recognition as national state party. Election symbol, reservation and allotment orders 1968, an order. Election Commission, not a direct constitutional or RPA provision issued under the 324 read section 290. A recognized national party or recognized state party, registered and recognized political party. Broad condition: anyone qualifies a party, national party, at least 2% total Lok Sabha seat का from candidate spread across at least 3 different states, or it is recognized as a state party in at least 4 states, or secure at least 6% of valid vote in 4 or more states at a Lok Sabha or Assembly general election, and been at least 4 Lok Sabha seat. Broad condition: anyone qualifies a party, a state party in that particular at least 6% of valid vote in the state assembly election and win at least 2 assembly seats. Secure at least 6% of valid vote in the state Lok Sabha election and win at least 1 Lok Sabha seat from that state. Wins at least 3% of total assembly seat or a minimum of 3 seats, whichever is more. Only a recognized national state party get a symbol reserved exclusive for its use across the country. State recognized independent candidate must choose from a list of pre-symbol. Recognition criteria come from ECI order. ECI sole authority to resolve with the support of a party symbol and split merger within a recognized party. 1969 Congress split into Congress O led by Old Guard or Congress R led by Indira Gandhi. Political party are not mentioned in original constitution and directly recognized only through the 10th schedule or RPA 1951. Section 29A added later. Pressure group. A pressure group or interest group is an organized group that seeks to influence government policy and decision without directly contested election or seek to capture political power. Pressure group not put up its own candidates for election under its own banner, does not seek to form a government. Type: associational group, formally organized a special group, a definite structure representing a specific interest, trade union, business chamber, professional bodies, institutional, formal, bureaucracy, economic group, spontaneous and organized. Non-associational, informal, caste group. Example of pressure group in India: business or trade body, FICCI, CII, ASSOCHAM, trade union, labor, AITUC, INTUC, CITU, BMS, RSS or BJP. Student organization, NSUI linked to Congress, ABP, ABVP, RSS or BJP. Formal organization, various state, national, farmer union or association. Caste community and religious organization. Method used by pressure group: lobbying with legislator, minister or bureaucrat, public campaign, propaganda and media outreach, petition, memoranda, representation of government, strike, protest, demonstrate and sit-ins, dharna. PIL, pressure group versus political party. Political party capture political power, influence policy, contested election, yes or nahi, scope, interest, broad, narrow, focus on specific interest, accountability, accountable to electorate, accountable mainly its own member. Constitutional bodies. Election Commission, Article 324, vested power, superintendence, direction, control of election to Parliament, state legislature, office of President or Vice President, Election Commission of India, Chief Election Commission, other election commission, number decided by President, currently 3 member, एक CEC or 2 EC. When more than one commissioner, all have equal power, confirmed the TN Seshan case, decision taken by majority. Appointment, chief hold position, CEC or EC appointed by President, effectively advice of PM, no statutory selection. अनूप बनवाल केस 2023, SC डायरेक्टर 3 member selection committee, PM leader of opposition and CJI to operate until Parliament made a law. Parliament enacted CEC or EC appointment Act 23 in force from December 23. It replaces CGI with Union Cabinet Minister nominated by PM Selection Committee, PM Leader of Opposition, or Union Cabinet Minister nominated by PM. A search committee headed by law minister shortlisted candidate. Candidate must hold post equivalent to Secretary to Government of India. 6 year 65 साल, whichever is earlier. Salary now equated Cabinet Secretary, equated to Supreme Court Judge under the 1991 Act. Removal CEC, same manner as on the ground of Supreme Court Judge by Parliament, on ground of misbehavior and incapacity through the special majority resolution. Removed by President on recommendation of CEC, not by the same procedure of CEC. CEC has a higher removal protection than other EC. Conduct election to Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha, state legislature and office of President or Vice President, not local bodies. Prepare and devise electoral roll. Recognize political party, allot symbol. Resolve dispute on split merger of recognized party. Enforce a model code of conduct during election. UPSC constitutional body है 315 UPSC state PSC for each state, allow joint state PSC for 2 or more state. Chairman or other member, exact number decided by President, no minimum or maximum fixed by Constitution, appointed by President, no qualification. At least half member must be held office under the UPSC union or state government for at least 10 years, 6 or 65 which is earlier. Resignation writing to President. Removal 317 ground misbehavior. SC inquiry under Article 145. SC advice is binding on ground under 317 without needing an SC inquiry. Post tenure restriction, chairman of UPSC ineligible for further employment. Other member of UPSC eligible to become chairman, not eligible for any other government employee. Eligible to become chairman and member of UPSC. Eligible to become chairman of UPSC, member of UPSC. 320 conduct examination for appointment to union service and state service if requested by 2+ state for joint recruitment. Advice on matter recruitment, promotion, transfer. Advice not binding on government. On ordinary group. State Public Service Commission. President, Governor of a state. Removal President 65 साल और 62 साल. Charge on consolidated fund of India or state. Governor appoint SPSC member, only President can remove them. Finance Commission 280 quasi judicial है, President every 5 year पे कंपोजिशन चेयरमैन और बोर्ड मेंबर अपॉइंटेड प्रेसिडेंट चेयरमैन को एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ पब्लिक अफेयर जज होना चाहिए हाई कोर्ट का वन क्वालिफाइड टू बी अपॉइंटेड स्पेशलाइज्ड नॉलेज ऑफ फाइनेंस एंड अकाउंट पर्सन विथ वाइड एक्सपीरियंस इन फाइनेंशियल मैटर एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन स्पेशल नॉलेज ऑफ इकोनॉमी एलिजिबल फॉर रीअपॉइंटमेंट रिकमेंडेशन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन नेट प्रोसेस टैक्स बिटवीन सेंटर एंड स्टेट और among state themselves recommends principal governing grant in aid to state 275 argument state consolidated fund to supplement panchayat or municipality advisory nature only not binding on the government finance commission balancing bill of fiscal federalism GST council 279 है 101 कॉन्स्टिट्यूट ये 2016 से जो प्रेसिडेंट कॉन्स्टिट्यूट GST काउंसिल रिकमेंडेटरी फेडरल बॉडी बोथ सेंटर और स्टेट हैव रिप्रेजेंटेशन यूनियन फाइनेंस मिनिस्टर यूनियन मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट फॉर रेवेन्यू और फाइनेंस member minister in charge of finance taxation for every state voting weightage center vote 1/3 of total vote cast state vote combined 2/3 of total vote cast every decision require a majority not less than 3/4 of weighted vote of member present and voting NCSC 338 नॉन कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल था ओरिजिनली 78 तक ये कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल स्टेटस मिला 65 CA 1990 से NCSC और NCST कम्बाइन था 89 2003 में स्प्लिट हो गया NCSC 338 में और NCST 338A में और 2004 से ऑपरेटिव हुआ है कंपोजिशन है चेयर पर्सन होगा वाइस चेयर पर्सन होगा 3 अदर मेंबर होगा अपॉइंट होगा प्रेसिडेंट से बाई वारंट अंडर हिज हैंड एंड सील 3 साल का टर्म है फंक्शन इन्वेस्टिगेट मॉनिटर सेफ गार्ड ऑफ SC अंडर द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन लॉ इंक्वायर स्पेसिफिक कंप्लेन एनुअल रिपोर्ट देगा प्रेसिडेंट को हैज़ पावर ऑफ सिविल कोर्ट विल इन्वेस्टिंग एनी मैटर समनिंग पर्सन एग्जामिन एंड ओथ रिक्वायरिंग प्रोडक्शन ऑफ डॉक्यूमेंट NCST 338A 2003 89 CA 2003 से फंक्शन 2004 से चेयरपर्सन वाइस चेयरपर्सन 3 फुल मेंबर लिस्ट एटलीस्ट 1 वुमेन मेंबर 3 ईयर चेयरपर्सन यूनियन कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर वाइस चेयरपर्सन मिनिस्टर ऑफ स्टेट अदर मेंबर सेक्रेटरी टू द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया फंक्शन पैरेलल टू NCSC but for ST investigate monitor safeguard inquire into complaint ST development submit annual report president both NCST report president laid before parliament along with a memorandum on action taken reason for non acceptance of any recommendation a special officer for linguistic minorities 350 B7 कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन 1956 से प्रेसिडेंट अपॉइंट करता ड्यूटी इन्वेस्टिगेट मैटर रिलेटिंग सेफगार्ड प्रोवाइडेड लिंग्विस्टिक माइनॉरिटी अंडर द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन रिपोर्ट प्रेसिडेंट को एट इंटरवल द प्रेसिडेंट डायरेक्ट्स प्रेसिडेंट प्लेस ऑल सच रिपोर्ट बिफोर पार्लियामेंट एंड सेंड देम कंसर्न स्टेट गवर्नमेंट कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन डज नॉट specify qualification tenure or removal procedure for this office left undefined CAG Comptroller and Auditor General of India Article 148 Head of Indian Audit and Account Department Guardian of Public Purse described as a watchdog of public finance appointed by President by warrant under his hand and seal 6 year or 65 which earlier होगा removal same manner and ground as the Supreme Court judge proved misbehavior or incapacity via Parliament a special majority resolution not eligible for further office either under the government of India or any state government after ceasing to hold the CAG post. No ministers can be represent the CAG in Parliament. No minister answerable for CAG action in Parliament. Salary and condition of service cannot vary to CAG disadvantage after appointment. Duty on power Article 149. Audit receipt expenditure consolidated fund of India contingency fund PAC Parliament public account of India and corresponding state fund audit account of government company and corporation as per relevant status statute ascertain and certify the net proceed of any tax final submit audit report appropriation account finance account public undertaking to president under article 151. These are examined by public account committee. CAG, often called friend or philosopher and guide of PA Public Account Committee. CAG itself not a member of PAC. Attorney General of India हाईएस्ट लॉ ऑफिसर है, पार्ट ऑफ यूनियन एग्जीक्यूटिव है, नॉट पार्ट ऑफ काउंसिल ऑफ मिनिस्टर है, अपॉइंट होगा प्रेसिडेंट से, क्वालिफाइड टू अपॉइंट ए जज ऑफ सुप्रीम कोर्ट, नॉट फिक्स टर्म उसका, होल्ड ऑफिस ड्यूरिंग प्लेजर ऑफ प्रेसिडेंट, एडवाइस गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया ऑन लीगल मैटर referred by president, perform other legal duties assigned by president, represent government of India in Supreme Court, has right to audience in all court in India, and right to speak and take part in proceeding of both House of Parliament on their joint sitting. Any parliamentary committee of which he is named as a member but without a right to vote, not full-time council of government, not debarred from private legal practice, but cannot advise appear against the government of India. Enjoy all parliamentary privilege avail to an MP without being a member. Advocate General of a State, Article 165, highest law officer of a state appointed by the Governor of a state, must be qualified to be appointed a judge of High Court. Hold office during of pleasure of Governor, numeration Governor, duty advise a state government on legal matter. Governor perform other legal duty assigned by Governor. Right to speak, take part in proceeding both house. Any committee which he is named a member without a right to vote. Comparison: Attorney General President qualified as a SC judge, pleasure of President not fixed. Advocate Governor General qualified to be a High Court judge, pleasure of Governor not fixed. CAG President no qualification, 6 years of passage, removed like a SC judge.